Hi, Astros! Today we're going to be reading a new book called A Mousy Mess. And I want you to listen with your listening ears and look with your looking eyes because they're going to sort their toys in this book. And I want you to pay attention to how they do it. Albert skipped as his big sister Wanda led the way to the People House playroom. Their friend Leo was coming with them. I can't believe my mom said we can go, Albert said. The playroom was a long way from home, so it was usually off limits, but lately things had been different. The people had been away for days. They had packed suitcases and even the cat. Then they had put everything in the car and driven away. We don't know when the people will be home, Wanda warned, so we have to be ready to leave quickly, and we must put everything back, or they'll know we've been here. Albert gulped. What would happen if the people found out they'd been in the playroom? What do you think would happen? But soon they were there, and Albert forgot about worrying. There were too many things to play with. Leo tried out the marbles first. Wanda zipped right over to the books. What toys do you see? Do you see how the bins have different labels so they can put different types of toys in them? Albert darted from one bin to the next. Wow, he cried, bouncing the balls. Whee! He shouted, sliding down a train track. Leo, Wanda, he called from the top shelf. Look, I can lift a whole train. Wow, Leo replied. Be careful, Albert, Wanda called. Don't stand so far out. It was too late. Whoa! Albert cried as the bin toppled. He grabbed onto a shelf, but the bin kept falling, knocking over other bins as it went. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Wanda and Leo dove for cover. Together, the three mice stared at the mess. Uh-oh, Leo said. Oh no, Albert panicked. They had to get everything put away, or the people would know they'd been there. But how? How do you think they could put the toys away? Do you remember what we saw earlier in the book? I'll let you think. I'll get more mice to help, Wanda said. You start sorting these things so we can put them back in the right bins. Just make piles of toys that are similar, or same in some way. With that, Wanda scurried off. Said Albert. Which toys are similar? He looked at a blue marble and a blue block. These are the same color. Blue. I'll make a blue pile. He added a blue train car. Leo picked up a yellow marble and a red ball. These have a round, rolly shape, he said. I'll start a pile of round, rolly things. What kind of pile could you make? Albert and Leo zipped around, making piles. Small things, big things, red things. Albert picked up a blue ball and headed for the blue pile. Then he stopped. Should it go in the round, rolly pile instead? Or maybe the big pile? Soon Wanda returned with a bunch of mouse friends. You two have been busy, she said, looking around at all the piles. Wanda pointed to the picture label on each bin. But we only need 4 piles. 1 for marbles, 1 for blocks, 1 for balls, and 1 for drains. It looks like they have a lot more piles than just those 4. Can you count how many piles they have? I'll give you a moment. I see a blue pile, a green pile, a shapes pile, a ball pile, a block pile, and a red pile. How many is that? That's 6. How many do you see? You can sort in lots of different ways, said Wanda, and you did. You sorted some things by color, some by shape, and some by size. Oh, the shape pile was actually a big pile, and they also had a small pile, so that's 7 piles of toys. But we need to sort everything by the kind of toy it is, Wanda said. These are both marbles, so they go in the marble jar. Wanda explained that all the trains went in the train bin, All the blocks went in the block bin, and all the bouncy balls went in the bouncy ball bin. Luckily, Albert and Leo had lots of help now. Look at how they're all working together to put away the toys. Before long, there was just one marble left on the floor. "I've got it," Albert exclaimed. He tucked it under his shirt, then climbed up to put it away all by himself. But standing on the marble jar, Albert had trouble getting the marble out from under his shirt. He tugged and pulled and, "Whoa!" Albert cried as he fell in. At that moment, the mice heard the front door open, and voices. "Oh no," Wanda said. "The people are back." Mice ran for the mouse hole, except Leo and Wanda, who raced to help Albert. "Hurry, Albert," said Wanda. "Grab my paw." Albert stretched, but he couldn't quite reach. The marbles under him kept moving. Just then, a large furry face appeared in the doorway. The cat. Do you remember from last week's book why mice are afraid of cats? The cats are dangerous to mice. "Leo!" Wanda yelled. "Quick, tip the jar!" They hung off the rim, the jar tipped, and Albert poured out along with all the marbles. The mice raced toward the hole as marbles rolled across the floor. The cat sprang and hit the marbles. He slipped and slid while Albert, Wanda, and Leo dove for the mouse hole. "We made it," Albert said, "but that was so close. And Wanda, we left a huge mess." Wanda laughed. "Yes," she said, "but lucky for us, the people will never know it's a mousy mess." The people think that the cat did it. She said, "Groucho, you naughty cat." I hope you enjoyed our story. Until next time, Astros.